Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, introducing you to the second section to Chapter 10 in my Beginner's Guide to Master Ninja on Ninja Gaiden Sigma. This is going to be leading towards the boss fight with, I think it's Alternator or something along those lines. It's basically cloned Dynamo, and I've got to say, people, on the original Ninja Gaiden, this fight is not in it. This is not a part of the game, and I'm kinda grateful that it wasn't in the game, because I don't like this at all. In fact, this entire lead up to this encounter on Master Ninja is a very frustrating affair, because look at that bastard. Cheeky motherfucker just wrestles me down as soon as I land. Goodness me. And the reason I'm rushing past these guys is because I wanted to skip them and I wanted to get to the boss fight, but I went the wrong way because I was kind of conflicted between what I was going to do. Was I going to go for the other save point, or was I going to come through here? And this... oh, people. This is one of those bits where you just think, why? Just why? So, for anybody that doesn't know what's happening here, there's two guys on the floor. There are the armoured soldiers that are pretty challenging, but they're not the problem. They're not too bad at all. Then there's these two turrets, and these two turrets will shoot at you mercilessly. They will strip away your life really quickly, like they're doing now, because you'll notice they keep hitting me a little bit every so often, and they take a pounding. And what I'm trying to do is, I've noticed that if you wall jump, you can throw things that actually hit them, because I don't have time to hit them with the bow because they'll just strip me down, and I don't have time to really use a Nimpo because my Nimpo seems to miss. So what I've been doing is I've been practicing with the windmill shuriken, and it does work. It's just not the best strategy in the world. There must be a better one, I just didn't look for one. This is just the way that kind of worked for me. And what sucks here is, once you've taken out these two stupid fucking turrets, there's going to be a guy with a rocket launcher that attacks you from the back window, and he's not a problem. He's quite easy, actually. He's quite friendly, because he does the same thing every time. He's a bit of a moron. And then after that, immediately after that, is a boss fight with a Dynamo clone. No save point in between, people. You fuck up in the fight against the boss, you have to do all this shit again. And I'm all for mechiness, you know. I'm all for punishing, you know, mistakes and making it challenging, but not when it's this bullshit, when it's this dumbassness. It's just... I don't like this bit. I think this bit's really bad. I just think it shouldn't be in the game. And right then, I fire my Nimpo at that guy, and it's probably the first time I've ever had my Nimpo hit him. So maybe Nimpo is the best way to challenge this section. But you'll notice I'm even having troubles hitting this guy with my bow, because it's hitting the wall. And I'm using this cheeky corner here because it's the only place that he seems to not be able to shoot you. It's... oh, just so bad. I mean, look at my life. It's really, really, really gay. And yeah, I just... leave a comment if you think this looks fun. Because it's not. It's really not fun. It's one of them bits where you're just like, why is it in the game? This is supposed to be the version where they took out all the gayness, and yet there's this big silly goose. Just baffles me. But what's going to be happening, people, is once this is down, Dynamo's going to drop. He's called Alternator or something different. I can't quite remember his name. I do apologise. It'll be in the title. He's going to drop, and it's a big surprise, this fight, because I thought he was going to have minions with him, and he doesn't. All that happens is there's a helicopter that randomly strafes the area, but if you stay close to the boss, you don't really take any damage. And the thing with this guy is, he's pretty much the same as he was before. He just has a charge move now that does a lot of damage, and when I say it does a lot of damage, it kills you really fast. The thing with this fight as well is, because I go into it with low life, I know that I can do a cheesy technique, which is amazing if you ask me, because I'm all for cheesy techniques. And there's the guy that you have to kill, by the way, with the rocket launcher. He spawns in the same place every time, so just get ready for him and take him out. The boss fight will start as soon as you pick up the item on the floor. You can't leave this room to go back and save, and you'll notice I tried like a bitch. I wanted to leave, but it wouldn't let me. But the strategy for this is, because I'm on low life and I have the unlaboured flawlessness, I'm going to hit him with it, use a Nimpo to recover from the frames, use its invulnerability frames, come out of it, hit him again, and just rinse and repeat. And this will kill him in about 4 hits. It's very cheeky, it's very easy to do, and if you've got low life, there's no reason not to do it. The only thing that it'll require is that you farmed essence in the previous level. If you didn't farm essence, you will not have the UF. But this is him anyhow. He's going to be turning up shortly. Here he is. Run up to him, drop a smoke bomb. I don't know what I'm doing quite now. I would just miss with the UF, that's what I'm doing. Get punched there because he breaks my guard. Dodge his tackle. I should have... What am I doing? There we go. Oh, this is just... Oh, even better. I've got even less lives. So punch, Nimpo. Punch, Nimpo. That simple. Recover with the Nimpo, hit him with the UF. And you see what I mean? 2 hits when he gets you that low on life. So the lower your life, the better. He will die extremely quickly. If you don't have low life, you can just do the Dragon Claws technique of dodging his attacks when he's close and doing the full circle triangle gleaming blade slash attack with that weapon. It's really powerful. Use the smoke bombs if he's got any distance on you to make him miss, and he shouldn't be too much trouble. The only problem is if you die, you've got to do that entire gauntlet again, so a little bit gay. But little tip as well, if you want to use your, what's it called? The Talisman of Rebirth. Completely lost my language there, people. I do apologise. If you want to use it on that boss because you don't want to do all the bullshit before that again, feel free to do so because you will get a free one for doing this. And what this is kind of a rekindled version of the original game. On the original Ninja Gaiden, you had to come up here and do a puzzle with the bow to open the door to get out of the level, but because they put a boss in, they decided to solve the puzzle for you. But if you come back up here, you can shoot this button that used to open the gate, and it will get you a Talisman of Rebirth. So there you go, hit that bad boy, and there's your present. Do not go to that save point after the boss fight, because it will end the level, and you'll have to do it after in the next level, and I'm not too sure if you're able to do that. You probably can, because this game is pretty generous when it comes to backtracking, but I just wouldn't risk it. But there's a free Talisman of Rebirth, and all that's left to do now is end the level. So we're pretty much... I mean, the game gets a lot easier now, so if you've been struggling so far, there's a lot less emphasis on crazy ninjas and tough boss fights, and it does get easier. It's a lot more soldiers, it's a lot more stupid bosses. Chapter 12 can be quite difficult, but for all intents and purposes, you're on your way to beating it, people, if you're playing. And as always, thanks for the support, thanks for subscribing if you're new, and thanks for taking the time. And you take care now.